a difference if I hail from north or south, or from the east or west.
Hey there, this is E.D. Mondin, and I've got a message for you. We need to see something that the media is blocking us out of. There is an unsettling force rising, and the media is just looking away. One by one, they begin to disappear. Not because they lied, not because they failed, but because they dared to tell the truth. And in America, that's always been the most dangerous act that a black person can commit in public. My beloved, we have entered into an hour of curated chaos, a time when truth is not just ignored, it's executed. And justice, suffocated in the back rooms of board meetings, of media conglomerates and billionaire interest. The question isn't, where is the coverage? The question is, why is there none? There have been so many protests and movements, uprisings from the street corners, from Detroit to global plazas in London. The people have risen and continue to rise in resistance to oppression. Yeah, oppression. Yet what echoes back is not affirmation, but an eerie silence. The mainstream media, once quick to amplify outcry, now turns its face from the people's pain and offers up distractions dressed in journalism. We are witnessing a global pushback, but you wouldn't know it unless you saw it with your own eyes. Where are the cameras now? They were all over the place doing Black Lives Matter. And while the people march, their TV shows scandalous whispers about the Obamas, because casting shadows on beloved black figures has long been America's favorite pastime. It's not just news, it's a sleight of hand. And while our attention is diverted, we see a sitting U.S. president play Russian roulette with the stock market, not for national gain, but a strategy to birth instant wealth for his oligarch constituents, who transformed from billionaires into millionaires right before our eyes in just a matter of minutes. And I believe that was the plan all along. Their loyalty wasn't bought. Their loyalty was bought not just with ideals, but with access. This wasn't policy. It was a heist. And the cost? The truth, the trust, the souls of the people. And this too is why black voices are being silenced. The very journalists who would have spoken out and who will speak out, like Don Lemon, Tiffany Cross, Roland Martin, Joy Reid, they're vanquished from syndication or stripped from prime platforms. They weren't controversial, they were clear. And that clarity posed a threat to those who benefit from confusion. Their removal is not random. It is intentional obstruction of insight. Yeah. This is not corporate pruning. It is a calculated erasure of black leadership. Because I need you to understand something. Make no mistake. The South may have lost the Civil War, but it never conceded. That ideology, buried but never died, has been repackaged in boardrooms, on ballots, and in broadcast. It still dreams of a world where the black man remains beneath the feet of white men, and every gain towards black equality is seen as theft from natural order. Yes, sir. What we see now is simply the modern weaponization of a very old lie to downplay black leaders, their characters, to cast shadows on their integrity, to deplatform their voices while amplifying false prophets. This is an American tradition. Dr. King was smeared as a communist. Malcolm X was painted as dangerous. Paul Robeson was blacklisted. Bayard Rustin was made invisible. And now we watch in real time as the same systems silences voices too powerful, too principled, and too prophetic to be bought. This is why I'm saying these things, and I need you to hear me. There is an unsettling force rising, not out of rage, but out of necessity, not out of vengeance, but out of vision. This is not merely something that we're just talking about. It's a trumpet blast, a call to gather, a charge to remember who we are and who we've always been, because the playbook is ancient. But we're not asleep. We see the lies behind the headlines. We see how clickbait becomes a weapon. We see how American oligarchy, racial supremacy, and economic warfare have converged into a single deadly machine. And yet, in this silence, we must not be still. We have got to become the prophetic voice of Dr. King's envisioned, not tomorrow, but right now. Because silence in moments like these is treason. We are the unsettling force, people. We're the ones that still turn the tide. If we rise, if we speak, if we demand to be heard. So I'm talking to every citizen. Wake up. Look past the gossip. Ask who profits from your distraction. Ask why the strongest black voices are vanishing from our television screens. Ask why your trusted broadcasters are being replaced by puppets. Ask why it is so easy to erase a truth teller and so hard to unseat a liar. Because if the people are kept from the truth long enough, they will stop believing in the need to fight. You know, that's the end game, and we're almost there. The unsettling force is rising. We must rise with it before hope itself is lost.
My hand is over my heart for all of these. I only know I swell with pride, and deep within my breast I thrill to see old glory paint the breeze. This is my country, land of my birth. This is my country, grandest of land of liberty, to have